Hello friends, this is a platform for discussion of mathematics. I'll take you through a ride, a very smooth ride for a couple of minutes to mathematics. When I say mathematics, I feel many of us get reserved. Now what is all going to be about, right? But mathematics is like any other subject, and as other subjects are also become pet for lot of students, but many of the students get scared of mathematics. I don't know why. It's very good and interesting, very important subject in our life. When I say in our life, I mean it. Uh, to justify this, let me tell you, a baby is born and immediately he is having a number with him or her. The parents want to know the time of his birth, and the time is a number which comes from a watch or a clock. After this, he is given a bed, which is also a number in the hospital. Then he gets his ID number, he gets his roll number. So every time, at every stage of life, that particular person is identified by a different number, and that number may be a single digit, double digit, four digit, or multiple digits till he is on the earth, on this nice world. Before leaving this world, also, he is assigned a number, and that is the number of the day, the time, etc. of his departure for heavenly abode. So you see, my dear friend, life starts with a number, ends with a number, in between it is all number, number, and number. Take, for example, any of the subjects like your physics, chemistry, or biology, or physics, or your history, or geography. Nothing can be learned or studied without the help of numbers. Now, when I talk of numbers, let me ask a very simple question. The basics of mathematics, which starts from arithmetic, and arithmetic starts from number. So, what is a number? When the question comes, what is a number? Everybody is wondering. Number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it accounting, or how we say what is a number? I tell you now, number is a combination or a single digit, and digits are the symbols for counting. You know, symbols for counting are 1, 2, 3, 4. You are taught in your beginner lessons in KGs or infant classes, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. Then what happens? What happens? Again 1 comes along with another digit which was not known so far. What is that digit? And that digit is a 0. It came with 1 and we called it as 10. And then onwards, a pair of digits makes 11, 12, 13 like that. And again a 20 comes, a 0 along with 2, and called it as 20 and no more 2. So 0 is a digit which is changing the name of predecessor number. 1 and 0 is not called 10, it is called 10. It is neither called 1 because there is a 0 along with it. Similarly, 20, which is 20, and no more as 2 and 0. So friends, 0 has got a position, a value, and identity. Can anybody tell me where 0 is positioned in our number system? It's again a very difficult question to answer. But there is no difficulty if you know it. If you are told in your earlier classes, 0 doesn't occupy any place in our number system. 0 is a function, I'll say. 0 is a operation, as multiplication is an operation, addition, subtraction, division, these are operations on arithmetic. So when I put 0 along with 1, it becomes 10 times and called as 1010. When I put 0 before 1, it doesn't change because the position of 0 is on the left of the digit. Similarly, if I say 0 is coming before 1, is it right? No. 0 is a symbol which is dividing the number line into the positive section and the negative section. That means after 0 on the right side, these are all positive integral numbers, whole numbers, calling 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. And on the left side, from 0 down below it is -1, -2, -3 and so on up to minus infinity. Who decided this position? It was not the mathematicians. It was the physicists who have a theory that to every action there is a reaction. Like in a mirror, if you stand in front of the mirror, you see your image exactly the same distance behind it. That means the object distance is equal to image distance. So if the mirror is treated as a 0 part of the dividing line, then in front is called an object and in back of it is an image, and the back part is a virtual thing which does not exist. You cannot take it into a curtain because it's a virtual image, imaginary thing, imaginary, that is what is not real. So -1, -2 and all that do not exist. They are simply to understand that there is something which is called action and reaction. So till this, I'll not proceed further beyond this, and to introduce a new topic of many of the students who wanted to learn about it, the coordinate geometry. What is coordinate geometry? Geometry itself was a little tricky for many to get the full hold of it. And beyond that, now if it is superimposed with coordinate world, it may be very, very, very difficult. But no, I tell you, nothing is difficult until unless you touch it, you feel it, you realize it, everything is easy. Coordinate geometry. To tell you in a very simple way, if I put a dot on the whiteboard or a blackboard with the help of a marker or a chalk, everybody can see that, isn't it? Now I just rub it clean and bring back the blackboard or whiteboard in a neat and clean stage. Then I request somebody to put a dot at the exact same place where I have put earlier. Will anybody be able to do that? I simply challenge, nobody can do this. It is really, really impossible until unless you know the trick to do that. And that trick comes from coordinate geometry. That I'll explain you on the board right now. Till that, just hold on.